in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Smith wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking left. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, the quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big 3rd down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. This quarterback part of their running game. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. That's caught. It's Jordan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Trojans want to move quickly. From the shotgun, the inside give. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
That'll don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, USC! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Brings it in down the left side.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. They'll go to the ground. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Powers through the defender. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
But how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On on the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Dampier. On the move to his left. Looking deep. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. He makes a stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Lets it fly. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Brings up second down.
The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throwing right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Trojans are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fowler. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. And no signal yet from the officials, but I didn't see much of a surge from this offensive front, and I think he's going to be denied. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Trojans will hustle to the line. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they did tack on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Smith wants to throw. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for the defense.
The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Just enough time to get off one more snap. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll open the second half on the ground. Makes it past the marker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Smith dropping to pass. Now improvising. Gets rid of it. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Yeah, and this quarterback's got to know that this isn't practice. This isn't back with his QB guru. He's not trying to throw around brooms or around big bags. That is an arm attached to a body that bench presses 500 pounds. He's got to do better.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's taking the shot. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. They'll start this drive from the 42. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give it to the back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Slings it downfield. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
And the Trojans are rolling down the field. He might want another play. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a gap. It's Gauze. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd and 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Got him, and nobody's close. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
And the defense stopped them again on 2nd and goal. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
North Carolina, 21, USC, 14.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The run to the right. There he goes. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there and they're down to the 24. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
The Trojans headed quickly to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Dampier. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the ground with the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he uses a stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Smith dropping to pass. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You've got to get your confidence back. You've got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Here's the pressure. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
What an incredible play by the defense. 4th quarter, tie football game, and they come away with a massive interception. I'll tell you what, if this team ends up winning this football game, that is going to be the play they look back to and point at as the play that did it. Wow.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Culliver. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Smith wants to throw. This one's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Culliver. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, UNC! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. BYU is just steamrolling its way to victory today. No way the experts saw this coming. A lead that just keeps growing and growing.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. Breaks the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll keep it on the ground. He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. He just broke the century mark, 100 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that six. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's the give off the left side. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
To the ground. He's got it again. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. The give to the left side. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And he does every single thing right on that play. Late in the game, you're trailing. You need to get this first down, but you got to try to save as much clock as possible. He's able to get out of bounds and do precisely that. Could not have asked for a better outcome on that play.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Under fire. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Deflected at the goal line.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojan.
And the offense continues to run the football. A second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Using his legs, it's gone. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looks as if he's going to run it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Look out, he's got room. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. At the 35, he's open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time, because again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Runs through a tackle. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This crowd even louder now on second down as they try to hold on. Run it with the fullback. They stop him in his track, tried to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you. So I got to pass. Big fourth down and short. You got to get this first down. So you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Punts it out of the air. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Using his feet, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give them a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Running back searching for a hole. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, I got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They got him for a safety, and there's a fine line between being aggressive and reckless, and he just ran right across it when he ran back into his own end zone. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to